It's a little bit doom and gloomy, but that's not going to stop me from coming on here, making a video for you guys. It is the beginning of December, and it's, pretty cold, but we've had some nice days over the past month. So I just wanted to go ahead and jump on and show you guys some of the progress that I've made. Also, some things that I still need to work on, of course. As you can see behind me, there was a heaping load of honeysuckle, which are giant weeds essentially that just tarnish the view, as you can see behind me. So I have been able to knock out a lot of that. So I'm definitely really proud of that, and it's something that I've never seen myself. So that's really great to see. To get that done finally. Now, one of my failures, and as you can see, we condensed a lot of the wood as well through having a little bonfire. Great season for that. But it's really hard to burn wet wood, green wood, but we made it happen. And behind it, as you can see, is still a ton of garbage. I'm in the process of acquiring a dumpster or hiring somebody with a roll-off trailer or a junk/scrap guy. So, still in the process of looking around for that. Definitely one of my big failures, and I really, talking for the future, if this isn't cleaned up, I have nowhere to put shipping containers. And the shipping containers really are going to be paramount in clearing out the studio and finishing it off. So I'm going to digress from that. We've still got a mole issue. I've really not focused on the mole issue. I was about to make a joke, but let's keep it PG. So that's really stressful, walking through the yard, rolling your ankle, etc. But as you can see behind me, we cut down 2 buckeye trees and basically did a bunch of trim work around the power lines. Just something that I felt was necessary, and made it happen. So that's nice. Also cleaned up around some trees back there. I'm not gonna take a hike up there by any means, but to really be able to walk around as someone who's 6'2", I like to, cut some of those low-hanging branches so I'm not hitting my head all the time walking Zoe. Now, something that I am very proud of and appreciative to my neighbor, Doug, big shout out. I had a giant mound of gravel that I no longer have, and you guys saw the reel for that, so that feels really great. Now, this black fabric that you see behind me, behind it was a significant amount of just brush, stuff that was affecting the power lines, and really just not something that I want to have on my conscience. Got a little bit more cleanup to do. We filled up some of the holes here, but I've got to clean off the face of the stone in some spots. So I've got to look at that. And just some general cleanup around the exterior of the building. But we still have a ton of wood. Ton of cedar. So I'm pretty sure we'll be extending the fence. And so not only did we get landscaping done, we moved some gravel, but we also put the finishing touches on the front fence. Now, we're still planning on extending it out the rest of the frontage of the property. So definitely stay tuned for that. We'll see when that happens. And, you know, it's really difficult to drop posts in the ground, and especially when you're talking about gravel, it really makes it hard. But other forward looking statements, we've got a ton of stone here that is going to kind of play a role in helping the fence. So definitely a little bit of an eyesore. So going to be looking at that. I also went ahead and pressure washed the front of the building, you know, just a little cleanup action. Still got a giant mound of dirt that really don't know what we're gonna do with. It's just sitting there. I gotta look at it every day. I don't know. But still focusing on landscaping because we need shipping containers to finish off the rest of the studio, consolidate a lot of construction materials that what has it been going on now? You know, 5 years of construction, and there's a lot of stuff. That's all I'll say. That's all I'll say. And without further ado, I just wanted to reach out and thank everyone who has been around for a while, as well as those who are new followers. This is Stonelick Productions, and if you don't already know, I'm Anthony Marshall Prugel, and you can find all my content in my bio. Just click it, check everything out. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out. And as always, we'll see you.